Do you want to know everything about platinum credit cards, what they are, and how they can help you? Then stick till the end of this video. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Sweetie Kiwi. How you doing today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. And if you are doing as terrific as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. Today, I want to talk to you about platinum credit cards. You know, you hear the words platinum, preferred, premier, gold, priority. There are so many words out there when it comes to credit cards. And today we're going to focus on platinum. Now, these words, preferred, premier, platinum, they often show up in credit card names, right? But what do they really mean? The thing here is that there is not really a standard when it comes to naming credit cards. It's all about marketing. It's all about drawing you, the customer's attention into getting a card from card issuers. So the word platinum may be in a credit card's name to denote a higher level of benefits and rewards. As I said, they're trying to differentiate consumers who have the platinum credit card. This is more again, marketing thing. Now, the label may also be used to simply differentiate it from other cards offering. Depending on the issuers, whether you're talking about American Express or Capital One or Bank of America or any other providers out there, a platinum card may be a premium card. It could also be a credit building card or something in between. So what you want to do is you want to really look into every card's offering to know what they're talking about. How does a platinum credit card work? Let's just get into the nitty-gritty here. The thing here is that those cards have various rewards or benefits or advantages, or not at all. As I said earlier, it could be a credit building card or a premium card. So if a platinum card you're interested in, say, provides a very super high level of cardholder perks, for instance, that means that your credit likely needs to be in top shape, in decent shape, before you can even qualify. On the other end, if you happen to have poor credit, you can't qualify for the credit card in question, and you may have to explore other options. So you also have something called secured cards. As I said, some secured cards may be labeled platinum, but those cards will help you build credit, but they require a deposit, and they have usually a low credit limit. For instance, 1,000, because the credit card issuer first want to check you out. They want to see how good you are with credit, and before increasing the limits. And remember that if you have a platinum credit card that is in fact a secured card, there are usually no rewards or benefits. Now, if you happen to be in the lucky category, what I call lucky category, where you have credit that is in better shape, you can qualify for a higher tier credit card, the real platinum credit card. So the credit score minimum and other borrowing criteria may vary from lender to lender, but certain credit cards may offer lower interest rates, higher credit limits, and more cardholder perks than cards that may be easier to be approved for. Let me now kind of talk about the difference between platinum and preferred credit cards, because we kind of hear this a lot. People talk about, I have a preferred credit card, I have a platinum credit card. What's really the difference? Going back to what I said earlier about marketing, credit card issuers, they choose various names and adjectives for their products without adhering to any sort of industry standards. There's no standard, by the way. If you go back to the marketing metaphor, every issuer can use the word or the adjective they want. So when one issuer calls a platinum card, maybe different, way different from what another issuer deems platinum. With some credit cards issuers, though, it's very important to understand that platinum cards have proven to be more prestigious than preferred cards. So if I give you an example, let me just, the quintessential, the ultimate platinum credit card that all Americans know, or even people know throughout the world, it's the American Express, right? So if you take the card offerings from American Express Platinum card, annual fees on those cards range from $95 for the Blue Cash Preferred card from American Express up to $550 for the Platinum card from American Express. Both of those cards, so those Platinum cards, come with rewards programs, but the benefits jump considerably. So from the Blue Cash Preferred card from American Express to the Platinum card from American Express. So you have popular added features such as airport lounge access. A lot of people who have the Blue card, the Blue Cash Preferred card from American Express, they enjoy airport lounge access, and they have said that it's just fantastic. And survey after survey has proven that this card is one of the consumers' favorite. So I just chose the example of American Express to show you the what Platinum really stands for when you talk about credit cards, right? So the thing is, if you go with other issuers, Platinum cards are less premium than preferred cards and are actually basic cards without rewards. So for example, if you take Capital One Platinum credit cards, this card doesn't have rewards, but it is attainable with those with quote unquote fair credit. So if you have credit in the 500 and 600, you can still have a Capital One Platinum credit card. In other words, when you see the name of a credit card, make sure that it is really platinum. Don't assume it's out of reach for you or comes with certain features. You always want to read up on a card's benefits, requirements, and terms and conditions, so you know if that's the right card for you, your family, and your wallet. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Straight Kiwi. I hope you are still around with us, and if you love the clarity and quality of the content so far, please consider subscribing to our channel so we can deliver wonderful videos to you every single day. Let's talk about Platinum card options. Now, if you're interested in applying for a Platinum card and you think that your credit needs some kind of improvement, you are in the 500 or in the 400 zone, we have done some research and we found two card options that have no rewards but can help you build credit history. First, you have the Capital One Platinum credit card. I was just talking about that earlier. Even though you have the name Platinum in the card, this card is intended for those who have fair credit. The card has no annual fee. This is kind of cool, though the APR is a steep 26.99%. This is variable on purchases. This is the APR on purchases and balance transfers. Remember that this card does not charge a balance transfer fee. The APR is kind of steep, yes, but you can actually, if you are on your journey to building credit history or a better credit score, you might want to think about that card. So depending on your credit limit may start low, but you may be considered for a higher limit in as little as 6 months. That's for the Capital One Platinum credit card. If you move on to the Platinum Elite MasterCard secured credit card, this is another card this is a Platinum Elite MasterCard. Now the card here has a secured credit card. In other words, you are using your own money. Actually, you have to make a deposit, and based on the deposit, they will issue the credit card. So this card has more lenient credit criteria with poor to good credit scores considered. APR here is lower than the Capital One Platinum credit card. The APR hovers around 20%, so 19.99%, but you can avoid paying any interest at all by paying your balance in full by the end of your billing period. You have to understand, and this advice applies to all credit cards, not just the secured credit cards. You want to try to pay your balance in full by the end of your billing period. That's just a great credit building, a great money management strategy. For the Platinum Elite MasterCard secured credit card, you have an annual fee of $29, and this secured card reports to all three major credit bureaus: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. And this can help you in the end once you have set up this great history of paying your bills on time. You can establish a positive credit history. One thing I want to say before ending today's conversation here on the Platinum credit card is that whether you are applying for the Platinum credit card or any other kind of credit card, it is important, folks, to understand what you're really looking after. What are you going after? What is your objective in getting a card? Is it that you're trying to build credit or rebuild credit? Are you trying to get a step ahead in your financial journey? Are you trying to make sure you understand all the things that matter when it comes to credit card usage? It is very important when you are looking for a platinum credit card or a premium credit card or priority credit card to really understand that. One thing I want to emphasize before closing today is that there's something called credit usage ratio. This metric really calculates how much you're using on the credit card versus the credit limits. So if you want to have a true platinum credit card in the long run, I'm not talking about the Capital One credit card, the platinum credit card from Capital One, which is in reality not a platinum credit card in the way most people will understand it. But so if you want to have a real platinum credit card, you need to establish your credit. You need to improve your credit. You need to move on to the 700 categories where 700 categories for your FICO score, and you got to do certain things. Credit usage ratio. So you want to maintain a credit usage ratio around 50% or less. What is credit usage ratio? Here, it's very simple. Let's say you have 1,000 on your credit card, on your platinum credit card. This is the limit. You always want to spend around 500 or around 300, 330. So you want the credit usage is the amount you're spending or the amount of open balance on the card divided by the total limits on the card. So if your limit is 1,000 and you have an open balance of 400, that's 40%. 400 divided by 1,000, it's 40%. This is pretty cool. So if you can't pay everything every month, at least try to maintain a balance that is lower than that. In other words, let's say you've spent 700 this month, trying to pay at least 300 so that the balance on the card is 400. That way you are constantly maintaining a very low credit usage ratio. By doing that, you would be getting a true platinum credit card in no time, folks. So credit usage ratio, make sure that you understand why you're getting the card in the first place, and make sure also that you read the fine prints. Fine prints are important, folks, before you get yourself into. So you want to know what you're getting yourself into. Don't get a card without understanding the restrictions, the criteria, the terms and conditions. All right. Good luck. I will talk to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.